Hey friends, how's it going? My name's Pop. I've got some more Silent Hill F for you. Before we get into any of this, this game has some pretty mature themes. These are the content warnings that come from the developer. If any of this is not for you, please by all means find some place you'd rather spend your time today. This game contains descriptions of gender discrimination, child abuse, bullying, drug-induced hallucinations, drug use, torture, and graphic violence. Alright, with that out of the way, before I get into what happened last time, I stayed on the menu because, not sure if you remember, there wasn't this much red, flower stuff taking over the town before. So I think that's a sign that we're nearing the end. Well, I mean, I also know, I know roughly how far along we are. Because I have, like, a guide open on the side in case I get lost. Which I think we've only used once, which was for that SOS combo on the locker, because it wasn't clear to me what the word they were trying to use was. But yeah, last time we spent most of it in the Fox world, where, for whatever reason, we decided to become the Fox's servant, which meant cutting off our right arm and having it replaced by a wolf arm. And then we had to get branded in the back. And then what was the last one? Oh yeah, then we had to have the part of our face for like a mask, like a masquerade, cut off, and a metal stone, not quite sure what substance, mask sewed on to where our skin used to be. And then I think we woke up. Oh, but not first after having to Dark Souls fight our second friend. At least I knew what was coming this time. That was a long fight indeed. But I'm very happy to have gotten through it. Is my controller not working? Of course not. Okay, let me see. I'm going to quickly just try to turn the game off and on again, see if it's just, I had the game on too long and the controller stopped responding. If not, I'll have to just reboot my controller software. In the meantime, Sam says, don't think I didn't see that sub. 65 months is a massive amount of time. Where was that scold from last time? That I could be scolding you for saying you don't care that you're broke. I'm getting your money whether I like it or not. Also, I'm pretty sure my controller is not working as I'm pressing buttons and we're not skipping stuff. Yeah. Which is unfortunate. Okay, give me 1 second. Just have to reinstall my controller drivers, which should only take a few minutes. You might hear some beep boops in the background as it does that. Well, you can see the finger, right? Okay, drivers are being force reinstalled. So hopefully that will, usually just takes like 2 minutes or so. How's everyone doing? Up here in Canada land, some places are starting to get snow. We're scheduled to get snow on Sunday. I don't think the snow is going to stick around. But, I don't, like last year, I don't think we had snow until January, like really. Thank you, Samus's. So yeah, I'm already not super jazzed because of the time change. Can we just all agree to remove winter time? I think winter standard time. Can we just all agree that summertime is better and just stick with that? And as much as I hate to say it, I don't think Canada is changing unless the US does, so dang it, US. We're relying on you for this. It's literally the first day after the time change. Oh, that sound means we have controller, I believe. Let's see. We do have controllers. Let's get into it. Yeah, so literally the first day after the time change, I'm walking my dog. It's like, I don't know, 5:20 in the afternoon. There's a trail near our house that we often walk him along. And go in, we walk a bit, does his business, return, come back. And within like 2 minutes, it becomes pitch black. I don't know what it is, but for whatever reason near us, they do a lot of stuff very well. Like, they take care of, like trash and the sidewalk stuff. The one thing that they don't do, which is weird, is there's not enough lights. So this trail has 0 lights. And this trail goes on for, I've personally gone down it at least like 4 or 5 kilometers. So thought for a second we hadn't saved, but then I came back and saw our clothing ripped from our brand and arms. Okay, so I think we're good. Is this down the mountain? Not quite. It's probably better we go the other way that has the one-way jumps. But yeah, it just gets dark so, I'm really glad that we're fully remote now and we're not one of the groups of people that's getting the call back to office mandates, because we don't have an office. But like my mother-in-law has now got that where she was fully remote. She's now going into work 3 days a week, and they're trying to get everyone to go in like as many days of the week as they can. To justify all this office space, whatever that they paid for. It was absolute garbage in my opinion. Oh, can I not crawl under this anymore? Right. Dang, I was going the right way, and I just wasted everyone's time. That looks like glowing eyeballs. Which is kind of ironic, because that's the save point. Exactly. And so we have a client who they made their initial money in real estate, and now they're doing it in kind of like urban, like mapping and planning kind of stuff is what we're helping them with. Actually, hold up. How do I get down? Like, can I go through that gate? Because this is all... Oh, maybe I can go here. So, I'm not sure what the housing market's like in the US, especially in like your big cities. But in Canada, in the largest cities, in Toronto and Vancouver, housing market sucks. My project manager was telling me he read a report that, I think it was last month, in all of Toronto, only 19 condos were sold. 19. This is an area that has millions of people in it. But no one wants condos anymore. So, like, I've had friends... Ooh, wrong neck. I've had friends that bought condos, and during COVID, people didn't really like condos because they were centers of like high density. So it meant that, higher density, higher chance of sickness. I think I see a note down there. Anyways, we were talking to this client earlier today, and they were saying that the housing... Oh, this thing. The housing markets are predicting that condos are going to keep going down. And I think where I was going is we've had friends who have lost money because they had bought condos and then they just wanted to get out. You know, you get out while you're not losing too much, right? And so we've had friends that have lost probably tens of thousands of dollars because of that. Here's the note I was seeing. I began taking this medicine out of desperation. My first impression was that it smells of peaches and is faintly sweet. After taking it before bed for the past 3 nights, I had my first lucid dream. For the whole night, I was able to organize my thoughts in a pleasant darkness. Is this what the tales meant when they said the drug allows you to speak with your inner self? I heard that taking vitamin B6 makes it easier to remember dreams. However, I'm sure its effectiveness depends on factors like dosage and body composition. At any rate, this has been a letdown so far. If you can take a drug and see an effect within 3 days, like, anytime our doctors prescribed us, like, you know, like a vitamin change or something like that, they say, like, oh, like, it might take up to 6 weeks to see a difference. Minimum, probably, like, 2 to 4. What monsters? Ah. I hope you know I don't have much in terms of weapons. Oh, that counter killed you? I guess these ones are weaker. Ew. This is, I think, the 3rd time we've fought this boss, which is a little disappointing. Although that was a new attack, that, like, blob that exploded. I don't think we've seen that one before. This thing. I have a feeling we're gonna die here, though, just from the sheer amount of enemies that are being spawned. That one dead? Okay. Oh, do those ones just explode when you get near? Maybe. That was a very late counter attempt. Ooh. So yeah, I mean, going now that I'm done concentrating on my death. Dang, gotta go all the way back. Like Canada and different regions have tried to introduce stuff to sort of stabilize the housing market, because I don't think it ever got over, but Toronto was pushing $1 million as the average cost of a house. And condos probably sitting around the $500,000-esque-ish. Let's check if there's any items here. Actually, I also don't have many items coming into this fight. And that's come down a bit. I know houses, I think, are now around 100,000 less, but still 850,000 is a lot of money for a lot of people. Okay, I guess I already looted everything here. Now I'm gonna go straight. Okay. This time we know to keep away from those blue ones. Wait, is that another save point here? Huh. And a bat. How did I miss all this? Jeez. Yeah, let's go with the bat. It's probably faster. Yukon? Jeez. I remember coming in here. But I missed that whole save point, the bat. So yeah, here's the Ramune. There's nothing around the side, there was nothing in there. And then there was nothing around there, but we could see the letter, so I have to go back and get the letter. Or I guess forward and get the letter. Stick with this one. But yeah, so one of the things that they introduced here is Canada was seeing a lot of foreign investors, so people who didn't have Canadian citizenship, weren't living in Canada, but were purchasing property here to then rent out to other people living in Canada. And obviously if you know, people from outside of your region who have money, I'm not going to read this again, coming in and buying it up, and then they can charge, you know, much higher rates for rent. It just makes it really hard for people to kind of get their feet on the ground. And so one of the things they did was they made it so that foreign investors couldn't buy property. You either had to be living there or be a Canadian citizen, even if you weren't necessarily in the country. Seems like if I'm close, it spawns these ones more. Oh, and there's a bandage here. Great. Oi. So I know that's helped the Canadian housing market a bit. Yeah, it's not a good spot here. Dang it, that was another chance. Is this all the items I have? Oh, the Yukon. Some other healing items that respond for me. Seems like the answer is no. Another blue one that's good. Still blue. Finally, I got that counter. Oh, that one's not blue. Boy. Dang. Okay, well, at least I remember that save point. Grab the Yukon. It is not. The heck is happening? Okay. Is this any better? It looks like from my side there's still some issues, but that it's much better. Ignore the fact that the screen is now a little bit weirdly sized. I was trying to do whatever I could to minimize what OBS was sending over. Oh, it didn't improve my gameplay. Well, you want to pick up the note? Thank you. I wonder if this region just has so much stuff happening that it's just not happy. I should be immune for longer if I dodge. That's my opinion. See it get like booped up. Oh right, I have to equip the Yokon. Is it better now, Sam? I can see there's still some issues, but overall it looks like a much more stable connection from my end. Did I really not dodge that enough? I'm gonna look for items. There's a bandage. Oh, wait, I got 3 hits on you. You should be dead. Boy. Your green goop away from me. Dang, I got trapped between it and the wall, so I actually could not move. And there was a weapon and more healing items inside the like wood pile. Are you dead? No. There's a stagger. Still here? Yes. The crowbar, at least. Gotta equip the Yukon. I was hoping I could get in at the end. Bandage. I didn't see if that one was blue or... yeah, it's blue. Okay. Heck yeah. No, we're heading back up to save. I hadn't even seen how bad that weapon was like at 1. Okay, we beat the like sub-boss of the mountain. How's stream looking? Because I still see drop frames are coming through. It says the encoder's being overloaded, but like, I don't know what what else I can feasibly cut down on. I think this section of the game just very high, like particle effects and that kind of stuff, which is very unfortunate for me. Okay, let's do a quick loot around. And this way, yeah. So we'll go all the way straight down and check behind that stuff there. Check up back here as well. I'll take a toolkit. What's in the box? A bandage. Sure. I won't say no to healing items or weapons, I think, ever. Alright, so now we gotta go... So do this. I hear something. That was a good attempt. Perfect dodges become easier to perform. That would be nice. We're still missing, we haven't been able to level up in quite some time. Yeah, it seems Omas in this game are few and far between. I think we've leveled up 3 times. And I do know it's physically possible to max out everything, because I've seen there's a Steam achievement for it. I see you there, Mr. Splooty guy. And your friend. We'll take care of your friend first. Ooh. Okay, that one got me. How are you still not dead? So the one around the corner there was good. So they give you the obvious distraction. And then they bring in a surprise. Dang, I missed it. Oh, and in fact, you hit me because I got trapped on a thing. I want to pick a Pornic, but I'll eat that. Okay. Now we just... It's just you, right? He's making his little nest. So the end's broken off his bat. Nice little... Oh, how is she repairing it? I can do his little stuff while we explore a little. Thing. Put that down. Do this thing. Look at that. How is she repairing that? Okay, we're gonna go up this way first. This looks optional. Optional hopefully means goodies. And hopefully not a sign that says, if you come up there's an optional boss fight. Usually in this game, shrines have been a very good sign for us, at least in this world. For this water specifically for washing and cleansing old, dirty things. Good morning, my handsome boy. You are different from those delinquents who run around town. You have noble blood running through your veins. Of course, every child must play in order to grow, but I simply ask that you choose wisely who you play with. You must think of me as awfully overbearing, but please respect my wishes while you are still young. When you're grown up, you are free to do as you please. And stealing shrine offerings is usually not a good thing. Hopefully I'm not taking this to a bad ending. I'm still yet to figure out what's like a good and bad ending in this. Is like catching up with Shu faster lead to a better ending? I know in other games it's like it has how often you look at characters determining part of your ending. Yeah, there you are. Just you? just you so far. None of those us. Just you. Just you. Oh, the other was a dead end anyways? But were there any items at the dead end? No. Oh. Cool. The little dog sounds it makes, like a little whimper. You get a stun on it. Cool. Nope. Damn boy, bad boy. Oh, I missed it. Oh well. Once again. So that one, I feel like it came out of nowhere. I think that was one of those that you can't predict because it just spawns in. It seems to spawn kind of as I turned here, it came from. I guess it's supposed to come down the mountain, quote unquote. Find water. Something up ahead. Yeah. Not really fooling us. And there we go. Holding our breath all this time. We'll go back up that way first. Items. Notes. Doesn't seem like it. I was gonna say sound like it. They're squishy. Really can't open the lock on the door? Okay. I hear someone. There's a lot of dead, like, blind spots. I was going to say dead corners. Okay, so done that corner. So let's go to the right, so we'll, like, loop around. No, it's the right after this. No, because this way is blocked anyways, okay? That way now blocked. It's kiting us a very specific way. So that's the way we're supposed to go. Anything stopping us from going this way? Yes, so it'd have to go all the way around. Okay. This game, it reuses a lot of spots that you visit, but each time you come back, it's changed a lot. Like, we came through this town before. What do we got here? The store. And, like it's not recognizable to me. Pick this up after this cutscene. I know it's sudden, but I'm moving. I won't ever forget you, Hinako. Thank you for saving me, Kotoyuki. Now, is that... Hinako says she doesn't remember that happening. Do we think that actually happened? And we just don't remember? Or is something else happening, trying to implant some kind of memory? And if so, to what goal? Nothing. A whole lot of boxes with nothing. Maybe because we're on hard mode. Maybe if we weren't on hard mode, we would get more items and such. Something coming up. You're like crackling. Yeah, I'd believe it. I'm not... I think... hopefully you can hear what I'm saying. I think there's just so much like particle effects right now. There it is. That I think it's just making it not happy. Still an enemy. It's getting warmer. There's just this radio. Yes, you can see stream has gotten rough again. Is there anything I can do? If I make it very... Does that help in any way, shape, or form? No, that makes it worse, I believe? I think that makes it worse, but let me know. I actually want to go through and then up. So right as I went to the left. It's you, and there's you. You are the bigger threat. I don't know if I need to kill that one. Good morning, my Anton. I know it's all sudden, but we shall be moving tomorrow. I've already notified your teacher, so just make sure you say goodbye to all your friends. I shall tell you everything at home. First aid kit. Oh no. You've not seen a frame. That is quite unfortunate. Can you hear a frame? I hope you're not seeing the homework. That was from a solid... Oof. Yeah, if you're seeing Omori now, I think that's from like a solid 10 minutes back. That's pretty bad. I'll take some to save. Actually, we're probably trying some stuff.
oh, this is the same truck from the very start, except the last time we've gone around it the other way. This time we've come all the way